Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is going to be ultra quick because my crappy neighbors are out making all kinds of noise. But so all these cuttings are doing really good. Um, Here's the one that was an air layer, or I'm assuming it was an air layer because there was a bunch of roots that came with it, where these were all just twigs. Haven't looked to see if there's roots yet. Just kind of, I know it's slow, so just kind of waiting. Everything looks really good. A lot of good leaf growth. I need to cut a couple of the bags as it starts to get a little warmer. A little condensation start to build up. So not really a lot of new news. I actually started working on one of the buckets, and I was going to take some shots before, but anyways, so Costco, of all places, had apple, some peach, nectarine, almond, pomegranate, persimmons. Trying to think of what other fruit trees. They had a boatload of them, and they were, I want to say it's $18.99. So I got a Honeycrisp, and you can't see, but there's a Granny Smith. So I got two pretty good sized fruit trees. Yeah, I figure that's probably like 4.5 feet. Granted, the roots are kind of standing up. Then I went to the nursery, which I really shouldn't do, but I went anyways. I ended up getting a different kind of blueberry. I got this is a brown turkey fig, which is similar to the cuttings I have, but obviously this is an established plant versus who knows how long that these cuttings are going to take to go. Also got a fruiting mulberry. Same issue, right? I've got twigs, but here's plants. And a different blackberry, again a little more established plant than the ones that you saw from last week, which are still doing fine. But the black and blueberries that are in these buckets won't fruit for at least a year because they were so small. Who knows what's going to happen there, but anyways, I just got that one put in the bucket. I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to take a picture of everything before. So I've got just drilled the holes for the 5-gallon buckets here. Basically just throwing in the moisture control potting mix, which is what I like to use because of the heat that we have here in California. And I also picked up, which I wish I would have paid attention, but inside of Costco, they didn't have it outside this year. Trying to get everything to focus. So they had the organic version at Costco for $10 a bag. Home Depot, the regular version is, I think it's $16.99. So if I had gone inside Costco last week, which I didn't do, I would have saved $30. So I bought a grip of about 9 bags. Not a grip, but still substantial. But the soil here is terrible, and there is no dirt when you live in a rental house. But I bought enough to plant the 2 fruit trees and these smaller bushes that need to go into these buckets, and to have a little bit left over if I get anything else or need to do any transplanting. So, but that's really all that's going on this week, is planting the new things. So they'll be all neat and tidy in some buckets for next week's video. It got late. I was talking to family this week, 2 different calls, and lost track of time. So the only other thing that I did is, let's see, on this one, and this one, I put them on cinder blocks. Didn't think about it initially. As you can see, all the other ones outside have that. That way I won't hit it with the weed whacker or getting away the lawnmower. So that was a little bit of a chore, because you can imagine that's about 25 gallon is half of that bucket, or 27 technically, because that's a 55-gallon drum. and it's full of dirt, plant, and water. So that was interesting when you're doing things by yourself. Anyways, outside of that, there are 2 lemons on the lemon tree, or 2 new lemons. You can't see them from here. That's more just an update. And this lime in the back has a bunch of blossoms. This lime is doing nothing. That's the original one. That's actually older than this one. Oh, focus. Come on, autofocus. And then nothing in that lime tree or lemon tree in the back. So hopefully we'll get some things going on, get some growth going this year. So other than that, that's all I've got for this week. Like I said, short, sweet, nothing going on outside, and the neighbors are too noisy, and I don't want to deal with that frustration and share it with you. So other than that, thanks for watching, and look for some updates next week on everything that got planted. And that's all I've got. Thanks for watching.